say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
States, that was Skylar Cole with the singing of tonight's national anthem. The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting an exciting Monday night game. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Cam Thomas.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
And now let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Charlotte Hornets. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. LaMelo Ball is out there with Colin Sexton, and it's Salon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Brooklyn, we've got Michael Porter, Cam Thomas out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Williams in at the 3 spot. When you take a look at how the standings are shaping up, RJ, how badly do teams in the playoff mix want that home court advantage?
You want home court for as many rounds as possible. It's not a necessity, but it's definitely a plus. We'll see if the top teams are able to maintain their hold on it moving forward.
Bridges passes to Miller. Ball outside. Screen by Bridges. Three-pointer. Rebound Brooklyn. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
A loss is a loss, but some of them hurt more than others. You just hope the extended overtime minutes didn't zap their energy for this game.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. It's rebounded by Salon. Now we'll go to Allie LaForce, who had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez.
I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Thomas. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. Porter, the pass to Thomas. On the wing man. Stolen by Ball. And it's the Hornets on the break. Here's Bridges. Miller finds Bridges. Outside Sexton. Yep, that one goes. Sexton's got 5 now.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Here's Mann, averaging around 6 a game. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Claxton a screen on Sexton. Thomas passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Good to see Thomas give the rock up there. That's the right choice.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Sexton a screen on Porter. Pass to Miller. Here's Salon. Shot clock at 5. Bridges passes to Sexton. And a miss there on the triple. Nets trail by 3. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
Bridges outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They grab their own miss. The three is up. No luck on that one. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Man, the pass to Porter. Second shot opportunity and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Man. Hornets with the rebound. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Not just forcing mistakes, but converting them into buckets on the other end. Great controlled aggression from their D in that game.
Bridges, a screen on Williams. Here's Miller. Three-pointer, Bridges. Williams grabs the board.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Porter gets the bucket.
A talented shooter like Porter has no trouble with the mid-range. He makes it look almost easy.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And the 2K leaderboard now gives us a look at the shooting percentage leaders from this past month. The fourth spot held by Nick Claxton.
One of the hottest players in the league. He's been really sharp from the field recently.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Hornets. They trail by 3. Back to ball. Screen by Bridges to end the drought. And it's LaMelo Ball with a 3.
Oh my. LaMelo, that ball was in the air for a long time.
Thomas passes to Williams. Pass to Porter. Here's Claxton. And a nice finish on the layup. Claxton's gotten his second bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Charlotte now. It's Bridges on the wing. Miller outside. Screen by Bridges. And Miller the bucket on the assist from Bridges.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Man hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Outside, Williams to the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Sexton passes to Bridges. Pass to Salah. Fires from deep. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. The Nets have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Outside Porter. Back to Man. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Colin Sexton.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Nets?
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
The first one falls. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Williams is checked in for Charlotte. And that's good as he hits both shots. And the Nets, one of a handful of franchises to have never won an NBA title, RJ.
I was fortunate to be on those Nets finals teams in 2002 and 2003. The combination of Durant, Harden, and Irving was supposed to end that drought and save this Nets franchise, but it was not to be.
Here's Salon, still without a bucket.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Man, the pass to Thomas.
Who's watching here?
Pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. Another shot. And he lays it up and in. Claxton's got 6.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Here's Salon. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. The Nets haven't been to the conference finals since 2003. Richard, can you name someone on that team?
Oh, there was a 22-year-old dude named, I think it was Richard Jefferson, but most people have never heard of him. But seriously, the Nets have had some great players over the last 20 years. They just haven't had that same team success.
And he drops a first. And so he makes both from the line. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Nets leading by 3. Thomas outside. Outside Porter. From about 16, it's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
And Ball gets it to go.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Thomas passes to Porter. Pass to Claxton. Here's Williams. 4 on the clock.
Picking up that second foul early is tough. He'll have to be careful, and we'll see how much coach trusts him to not get that third.
Brooklyn making some changes. Awoma, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Melton in for Thomas. And a change for the Hornets. Mann's checked in. Charlotte trailing. From outside the arc. Brooklyn with the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Mann with it. Pass to Claxton. Now Porter. Claxton passes to Melton. 5 on the clock. And he buries his first look. Hornets trail by 3. Outside man. Now here's Miller. Outside, Williams. Here's Ball. Good on the jump shot. Ball's got 7 points. The Nets have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Now here's Melton. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Miami.
And you have to mention his impact on the defensive end. Came up with 3 timely steals in that one as well.
And Claxton throws it down.
It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
And Charlotte's shooting around 40% early on here. Pass to Williams. A deep three from Ball. That misses. Had a chance to tie it.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Melton finds Porter. The three-pointer off the mark.
No question who's in control of the board so far.
And here's Ball. Launches it from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. He's got 10.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Colin Sexton comes in for LaMelo Ball. And this break lets us see the teams making the most of their second chances this season. Charlotte in 5th.
You've got to respect the work ethic of these guys on the offensive glass. They don't give up on possessions and hit the boards with aggression.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Melton against Sexton. Melton outside. Pass to Iwoma. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Melton. Over Sexton. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Here's Miller. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Melton.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a 3-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
1:43 left in the first quarter. Sexton looking around. Plumlee a screen. Goes up on the wing. Sexton misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Martin. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Man with it. Porter's there. Williams from long range. Hits a three-pointer.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
.105 left to play in the first quarter. Sexton against Melton. Baseline try. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And here's Mann. Yet to see a basket. Can't get it to fall.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Melton outside. Porter against Williams. Porter, the pass to Melton. Pass to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Sinks the tray. And the Nets lead by 2. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
Melton against Sexton. Plumlee a screen on Melton. Inside. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It'll go on Michael Porter.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. fires away from way outside. And that's not going to go. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another thing they're doing well early on is moving the ball, playing selfless basketball, and getting everybody involved on the offensive end.
Brooklyn trailing. This is how the floor looks for the Hornets starting the second. They've got Trey Mann, Josh Green out there with Williams. Then there's Colin Sexton, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. Now here's Thomas. Blocked! Here's Mann. Over Melton. Mann misses. Brooklyn shooting the ball at 48% so far. Back to Martin. And stolen by Green. Pass to Sexton. Mann with it. Jacks up a three. He can't hit that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Melton. Hornets with the rebound. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much has changed. BA?
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks.
The ridiculous speed of Sexton. When the break is on, he knows how to flourish.
Nets trail by 6. Melton outside. Pass to Thomas. Well, despite the effort to create shooting teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Miles Bridges checked in for Charlotte. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And it's Sexton, that time on the assist by Plumlee. Sexton's got 12 points in the game. Nets trail by 6. It's Thomas on the wing. They set a pick. To the middle. Timmy. Soft touch off the glass. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
Some changes for Charlotte. Williams comes in for Plumlee, and Spencer Dinwiddie is subbed in for Mann. Outside Sexton. Fires for three. The rebound by Iwoma.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Charlotte leading by 4. Outside, Green. Dinwiddie against Melton. Outside, Williams. Off target with the three. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Dinwiddie against Melton. Thomas outside. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Williams. Charlotte has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Such a wide open look. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Brooklyn making some changes. Nick Claxton comes in for Iwoma, and it's man in for Martin. And a change for the Hornets. Brandon Miller's checked in for Dinwiddie. Nets trail by 7. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Claxton. Thomas, right side. Tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. All right, let's take a moment to have a look at which point guards have posted the highest scores over the last month. And you look at Thomas, the 4th best scorer in the NBA. Man, can he pour it in.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Yeah, these guys aren't out there just to run the offense for their teams. They pretty much are the offense, and they can light it up. I tried to create some extra space there, but not able to hit the tough leaning jumper.
Sexton, that's good.
I just love the ball movement.
And the Nets shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Thomas against Miller. Pass to man. Here's Claxton. And stolen by Williams. Now Green. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Miller against Thomas. And the layup falls. Thomas has got 4 points in the quarter.
Muscling it home. Cam finds a way on that offensive end.
And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. And how about Nick Claxton? You'd be hard-pressed to find a more versatile defender.
He's come so far in that area since he came into the league. He's become an elite defender. There isn't a position on the floor he can't guard.
Now here's Melton. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Claxton against Bridges. 5 to shoot. And Claxton gets the bucket. And now just a 5-point Hornet lead. Sexton with it. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Pass to Green. Bridges outside. The three. Brooklyn pulls it in.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Claxton a screen on Bridges. Thomas passes to Claxton. Sexton grabs the board. Charlotte leading by 5. Miller on the wing. Launches a three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Hornets, and they're sitting with the 5th seed in the conference currently. And, of course, the Nets just need to keep fighting.
You know, for the Hornets, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Diabate's checked in for Charlotte. LaMelo Ball comes in for Green. Ball against Thomas. Floats one up. And there's the rejection. They recover it. Count the basket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Setting up in the half court where they've been somewhat ineffective.
And that's in part because this defense has been so solid.
Now here's Ball. He had 16 in the win against the Pistons in Detroit.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assists.
Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen. Charlotte, no good that time either. Nets trail by 3. Thomas outside. The Hornets pull it in.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
The 3 from Ball. And it's Thomas with the rebound. And the Nets shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Man with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Bridges after the basket by Brooklyn.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
The Nets have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. It's Thomas on the wing, hounded by Ball. Out of bounds, it'll be Hornets ball. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Williams comes in for Thomas. Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Sexton. Charlotte leading by 3. Ball outside. For 3. Oh, Ball dropping it in for 3.
This brings him to 3 total makes from the arc, with just 1 in this half so far.
Williams passes to Melton. Claxton a screen on Ball. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Melton. And Melton drops them both. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Pass to Plumlee. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Plumlee. Over Claxton. That one goes in. Plumlee's got 5 now.
He's good enough where it takes a lot to bother him at the rim like that.
Nets trail by 6. Now here's Melton. Claxton a screen on Ball. Now here's Porter. Stolen by Bridges. Ball outside. Bridges a screen on Porter. Back to Bridges. 3-pointer. And the Hornets another 3.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. We got a chance here to check up on Trey Mann's status.
Guys, the head athletic trainer for Charlotte let me know the status. They're treating it as a very serious injury. Early indications are that it's a broken shoulder. He's not coming back for this game, and I'm told to expect he won't be back for a while. Not the news we were all hoping to hear, guys.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. Free throw good. Claxton. That one misses.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
Pass to Salon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Nick Claxton. Charlotte shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. First free throw is good. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Nets trail by 9. Pass to Mann. And here's Melton. 6 to shoot over Sexton. And he stays with it. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Well, the Hornets shooting around 44%. Not bad. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Claxton finds Melton. Outside, Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his first points of the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
A minute 31 left in the half. Sexton against Melton to the inside. Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Grant?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
First one falls for him.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Porter with a screen on Sexton. Pass to Porter. There's the triple. Hornets with the rebound. Salon, he's got 5 rebounds in the game. Porter with the steal. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Colin Sexton.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good. Charlotte leading by 8. Ball outside. Rebound Brooklyn. Man's got 4 rebounds now. Porter with it, picked up by Sexton. The baseline J is on the way, and he connects with a jumper. Porter's got 10.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Williams passes to Claxton. Porter looks it over. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. First trip to the line for him here.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Charlotte on top, up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
Taking a look at Charlotte, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Nets.
I like their approach on the boards. Get in there, establish position. Aggressively go after the ball, Ernie.
If they come out on top tonight, Shaq, that's how they're going to do it, by being more active and more physical than the other team.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Nets trail by 5. Michael Porter out there with Williams. Then it's Terrence Mann. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Thomas in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Back to Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Brandon Miller. This is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Hornets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. It's Bridges on the wing. Miller outside. Screen by Bridges. Let's go with a 3. Miller can't get it to go.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Pass to Claxton. Now here's Thomas. Check by Sexton. Claxton passes to Thomas. And he hits it to tie the game. Thomas has got 9.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Here are the NBA's premier passing teams, the league leaders in assists. Charlotte, 4th.
The passing on this team is very strong. They really move the ball, and you can see it in the assist numbers.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Sexton passes to Bridges. Back to Sexton. Lets it go from deep. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Thomas. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Charlotte has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Down low. Here's Salon. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Outside man. Pass to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got rebound number 8 now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie.
The young fella. Ball getting more and more comfortable from the corners.
Nets trail by 5. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Claxton a screen on ball. Pass to Porter. Now Thomas. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Well, you look at Cam Thomas, Grant. You think he has the potential to be a star in this league?
Well, you know, it's tough to say, B.A. He has a lot of talent, especially as a scorer. I think he has to keep evolving other parts of his game if he wants to become a full-fledged star.
And the first one at the line is good. And you watch Cam Thomas. Talk about a scorer's mindset, RJ.
Yeah, he's a tough matchup. He's proficient and efficient from all 3 levels. He is as confident as they come.
And both free throws good for Thomas.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
Ball passes to Bridges. Here's Salon. Ball surveys the floor. Puts it up from 12. Brooklyn pulls it in. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. Thomas passes to Claxton. Shoots over Miller. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Claxton's got 13.
Incredible fadeaway against the airtight coverage.
Pass the ball. Here's Salone. Three-pointer, Bridges. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. He has 7. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go. Neither able to land the knockout blow.
Bridges outside. Ball outside. From deep. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Mann. 6 points for him. Claxton up top. Inside. Here's Thomas. Ball with the rebound. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. The lead is 2 for 3. Sexton. Porter pulls it in. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Sexton against Thomas. Porter the pass to Thomas. Outside for Porter. Over Sexton. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Thomas. Thomas has got 3 assists in the game. It's Bridges on the wing. And that one drops for him. Bridges has got 5.
Yeah, the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
And here's Thomas. 11 points in the game. Outside, Williams. Back to Thomas. Pass to Williams. Porter with it. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. 16 points for him.
Just an uncanny ability to make shots from the corner. Porter Jr. using his skill set.
The Hornets have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Salon. Rejected by Claxton. Porter against Ball. Porter in the post. Bridges on the double. Williams from long range. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Here's Ball. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 15 here tonight. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively. How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Now here's Ball. He's got 21. They need this. Claxton with a rebound.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Porter with a screen on Sexton. Pass to Claxton. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. The Hornets pull it in. Salon, he's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Gets the bucket and the foul. Cam Thomas picks one up.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
These guys have been hitting the offensive boards hard throughout this whole game. Great job converting the extra opportunities.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
And the Nets making a change here. Melton's checked in. That's good for Miller.
Yeah, with the size and versatility Miller brings to the table, he's a tough cover for just about anyone.
Nets leading by 3. Here's Melton. Pass to Thomas. Back to Melton. Over Sexton. Melton misses. Charlotte is shooting a disappointing 38%. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation.
One shot.
That's good for Miller. And here's Charlotte now. The kick out to Ball. Takes the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Outside Porter. Pass to Thomas. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Thomas has got 13 now.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
Hornets trail by 4. Ball outside. LaMelo driving. Count it.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Not enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Now Thomas. 13 points in the game. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And the Nets making a change here. Awoma's checked in. And Charlotte shooting 40% from the field in this one. Sexton passes to Ball. For the tie. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback. And it's a tie ball game.
I like how aggressive LaMelo has been tonight. I mean, just looking for his shot consistently.
Melton passes to Porter. Hits the trifecta. Porter's got 8 points in the quarter.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Miller outside. Back to Sexton. Pass to Ball. From the arc. And Ball right back at you.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Brooklyn has got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. Melton passes to Mann. Melton with a screen on Ball. Here's Mann. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Sexton with it. He's got 14. There's Ball with a 3. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Melton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Colin Sexton.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Green comes in for Miller. That misses, so he splits the free throws. The Hornets with a lead. To the paint. Here's Williams. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Fifth, the Hornets.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
That one's off. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for Ball. And he's good on the second. Now here's Melton. He's got 5. Outside Porter. And there's a defensive 3-second call. He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game. And the technical free throw is good.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit. .146 left in the third. Dinwiddie against Martin. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Melton. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds in the game. Stolen by Melton. 4-3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
And that one misses. Charlotte is shooting 47% during this third quarter. Plumlee, a screen on Martin. Here's Dinwiddie. Plumlee. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. .110 left in the third. Brooklyn's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Porter with a screen on Sexton. Pass to Porter. Here's Awoma. Over Green. And it's Awoma missing. Outside Sexton. With the crossover. Can't hit that one. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Porter. That one's good. This game is all even. Porter's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
Sexton against Melton. Pass to Dinwiddie. Oh, sweet move. And that one is hammered home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm Assist of the Game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. On the court for the Hornets, Josh Green out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Mason Plumlee. Then it's Miller. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Miller, the pass to Dinwiddie. Green for three. A rebound by Uoma. Brooklyn trailing. Melton outside. Pass to Uoma. Now here's Thomas. Down low. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And he makes a first. And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. Both good from the line that time. And Charlotte's shooting about 41%. Melton against Dinwiddie. Pass to Miller. It's Bridges on the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Melton against Dinwiddie. Timmy. Williams defending. Clock at 6. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's on Brandon Miller. That free throw, no good. So he comes up empty, missing both.
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Here's Miller. He's guarded by Martin. Melton against Green. Here's Miller. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. And it's a 4-point Hornet lead. Brooklyn has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Timmy. Williams defending. It's Thomas on the wing. No good that time. Great D that time from Miller. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Dinwiddie. Oh, got a piece of it. And he's all alone. Here's Uwoma. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
It's stolen by Green. Now the Hornets moving it up. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. After the basket by Charlotte. And that one's good. Melton.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. It's Dinwiddie on the wing. Melton covers. Miller against Thomas. Miller, the pass to Dinwiddie. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Hornets lead by 4.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Miller against Thomas. Melton up top. Back to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
That free throw misses. Man, he's checked in for Martin. Good on the second one. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Dinwiddie against Melton. Green for 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Dinwiddie.
Just the definition of combo guard. Dinwiddie with a great pass that time.
Nets trail by 6. Melton outside. To the middle. Here's Uwoma. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Salon, following the bucket by Brooklyn. Shot from the top of the key. The rebound by Uwoma.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Melton with the ball. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Here's Thomas. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Now just a 2-point Hornet lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
And here's Dinwiddie. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Bridges outside. Launches it. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Now here's Thomas. 6 to shoot. Left side man to take the lead. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Nets lead by 1.
Quality pass by Thomas. He was paying attention out there.
Charlotte has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Dinwiddie passes to Miller. Screen by Bridges. Goes up from the top of the key. Miller can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Pass to Uwoma. Here's Thomas. Now here's Man. Green covering. Man misses. The Hornets shooting an even 50% since the fourth quarter got underway. Green finds Dinwiddie. They still need this. The layup misses. Brooklyn has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And it's Iwoma missing.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good for Miller. Charlotte making some changes. Ball, he's checked in for Bridges. And it's Colin Sexton in for Dinwiddie. And Charlotte's shooting the ball at around 42% for the game. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said to the team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Salone. Outside, Green. Here's Salone. He's guarded by Claxton. Clock at 4. Salone, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field so far in the fourth. Pass to Mann. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Salone, he's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Charlotte's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. There's the 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. On the wing, Porter. He's guarded by Bridges. And a quick look at how Charlotte's schedule is shaping up. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. And then on Thursday, they'll be playing against Russell Westbrook and the Denver Nuggets.
You hear this all the time, but a road trip is a great chance for a team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry matters a lot in the NBA, and a trip like this can bring a team together.
The free throw drops for Williams. And Williams drops them both. And so Sexton will bring it up for Charlotte. Pass to Green. Sexton against Thomas. Outside Sexton, driving inside. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Here's Williams. Miller pulls it in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. No shot.
Charlotte trailing. Now Miller. Pass to Salah. Outside Sexton. To take the lead. Claxton with the block. Man, the pass to Thomas. And here's Claxton. Back to Thomas. Outside Porter. 5 on the clock. That shot is off. Nice D from Bridges. Charlotte has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. They now take the lead. And the Hornets lead by 1.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Brooklyn has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Thomas passes to Porter on the wing man. Pass to Claxton. 6 on the shot clock. Back to man. And here's Porter outside. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Salon. Out to Bridges. Now Miller. Williams defending. Sexton against Thomas. Screen by Bridges. Sexton, that's good. Now it's a 3-point Charlotte lead.
Oh, how about that? Sexton with a huge bucket. A must hit, and he did.
The Nets have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Man, the pass to Thomas. Now Claxton. Back to Thomas. Puts up a 3. Sexton grabs the board. Hornets leading by 3. Bridges passes to Sexton. And it's off from 3-point range. Well, the Nets shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Here's Thomas. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Thomas has got 12 points here in the second half.
They needed that bucket, and Thomas is demonstrating some leadership, helping them get it.
And here are the Hornets now. Pass to Green. Launches a 3. Claxton with a rebound.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Man, the pass to Thomas. A minute 39 left in the game. Claxton a screen on Sexton. To the inside. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pushing it up now. Fires it. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Miller.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
We've got 1:23 left in the final quarter. Pass to Porter to tie it up. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Inside. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's on Nick Claxton. no good. They get it back, and that's an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so both free throws good, and it's a 7-point game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Green. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Porter's shot is off. On offense, here are the Hornets. They're on a 12-4 run. Bridges outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And the Hornets lead by 9.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Claxton a screen on Sexton. Here's Thomas for 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Bridges passes to Ball.
Causing havoc inside. Ball is just so fast and so nimble.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And so Ball nails both of them.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it. I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Williams against Miller. Misses in close. Here's Thomas for 3. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.